Hi everyone, it's Michael from MD Video to show y'all how to connect PEX pipe to different other kinds of plumbing. Basically, you can go from PEX pipe to another PEX pipe like this with a coupling. They make a plastic coupling like this. You stick it one end, put it in the other, and crimp them. You put little crimp things on there. Let me see here. You got T here. You can have like that. They also make a copper stub out like this, and you crimp that on, and it sticks out the wall. And then, you have a solder. Whoops. Oh gosh. Then you solder your faucet shut-off valve on to that, and it doesn't move. And you can also solder a copper pipe or something on there. Okay. They also make, and if you ever cut it short, you take a piece like this and swedge it, and then you put it on there like that, and now you got make it longer. If you like a brick or something, you know. And then if you want to go from PEX to copper, they make this. This is a male pipe. So what you do then is you gotta have a coupling. Well, I don't have a coupling right now, but I swedged it into this. And see, then you solder it on. First you solder a piece in, and then after it cools, you put the PEX in. And I'll give a demo of that one of these days when the weather gets nice. But that's how you do that. You can also do 3/4 inch. So I got a water line here, okay, and I got a water line here, okay, coming up, and I need to connect these two pieces. So what I do first is I put a coupling. Let me get a coupling here. Let me see where the heck I put it. I get a coupling like this, okay. See here, and I wire brush it and everything, and I put a coupling on there, and I solder that on, and then I take a fitting like this. This is a 3/4 inch Cash Acme PEX, and I put that brass and I solder that on, and I let it cool. It's got to cool before you put it on, or it'll be bad. You don't put it on and then solder. So that's soldered on, and then I take this and I put one of these on, and then I crimp that down with this. I crimp this on there, and then that's how you go from copper to PEX. And they make a PEX like this fitting that goes over, so you don't need the coupling. It's pretty interesting. You could also, like if you got a male adapter or whatever, you can do that. There's a lot you can do. Oh man, it is pouring down right out there. They've got ball valves. See? You can have a ball valve. And stuff. But now if, let's say that you got a shower valve here, okay? And let me see which way is up. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay, up. So you got your hot and your cold, and you got your hot water red PEX coming up from wherever, basement or from your fixture, or coming down, and you need to come up. Now, normally what you would do here is you would come up a little bit, okay, and you would, let me get an elbow here. I don't think I got a brass one with me right now. Let me do this end here then. You put a brass 9 down there like that, and then you put a piece like this, and then you take a female thread, and you do that. Well, I mean, that's not, I wouldn't do that really, but, you do something like this, okay? And you got a joint and a joint, a lot of leaks. Now, that's one way of doing it, okay? But the way that I like to do it is I like to just solder a PEX thing on there, and then I just bend it in the wall, and I clip it to a stud like that, and it's better water flow to the fixture. That's one way of doing it. And then when you got your bathtub diverter piece, sometimes you put, what I'll do is I'll take this, okay, take a piece of pipe, short, and then I'll put that like that, and I'll put a cap, the end of that, and I'll then, when everything's all done, I'll come back, cut the cap off, and I'll put my bathtub spout, your bathtub spout adapter piece, your diverter thing on there, and put the shower chromes finish plate, all that. Now, if you're doing the actual shower head, let me go, oh gosh, let me go get the drop in your elbow thing. That hurt. Okay, so, now if you're, another way that you can do it is, you can have your PEX, and you can put one of these in, okay, let's see if I can hold this, and then you can thread a galvanized steel pipe in here, and you can, oh gosh, let me see here. Yeah, you could thread something in here and screw your thing onto it, your spout. And the same with the shower head. Just say this is here. This is heavy to hold, but normally what I do is I crimp that on there, and I screw this into a block, a purlin, and then you got your shower, and it ain't gonna move. That's how you do that. But it really is really cool, the PEX pipe and things. But like, let's say you got your pipes coming up out your slab and stuff. Now normally what I do is I take a small piece of pipe like that, okay, and then I take, oh gosh, what the heck, and then I'll take a pipe or something, and there's a lot of cool fittings that they make for this, but normally I like to use, and you got your water line here coming up from somewhere, and you got this here going to the sink and stuff. It's cool. And then you can do, let me see here what else I can do here. Let me see if I got another PEX T. Oh, I do. Look at that. You can do your transitions and stuff. You can have ball valve. You can. There's really no. Whoops. Oh no, I dented it. Crap. You can have a ball valve. there. Oh yeah, I put it like that. See, you can have ball valve. Let me see here what the heck else I can do. Oh, spigots, hose bibs. You could do this. You got a 3/4 inch outside sweat hose bib. You take, or you can solder a cap on there. But usually what I do is I take a 3/4 coupling, put that on there, and the coupling goes over the piece here. This 3/4 is the same size as copper tubing. So you can do that. And they make a fitting for that. Really, this is what you would do right there. See, you got space soldered on there. 3/4. I know they make a 3/4 female sweat where you put the pipe inside the hose bib and then solder it. This hose bib goes over the pipe. But with this though, there's some cool combos you can do. You can kind of do a T like that. You can there's endless things you can kind of do, but there is a point when the inspectors will put a hiatus on it, and that actually that's not good. You don't want that, because if you do that, they ain't gonna be happy. If you do something they don't like, you better be well ready, because they ain't gonna be happy. But you got right there, and then that goes out to your faucet, and this goes up. It's some cool stuff you can do with PEX. Which I'm gonna give some more talk more about it, and give some more demos, and show y'all some stuff, because right now currently my HVAC boards here, control panels, are out of order. I'm waiting on some parts to come in, and I gotta pick some wire up, but yeah.